Hello everyone and welcome back to Resident Evil.
2.
Last time we saved Ada, she led us to this underground facility, and I remember this area being even worse than the sewer.
Uh-oh.
He has the wristband we need.
Jesus. What happened here?
Something not fun.
And I do remember why this area sucks, but I'm not gonna say it until we get to it.
Senior staff clearance required for computer access.
Yeah, bastard.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like we're pretty much at that part.
Ew.
Shit!
Those guys. I hate this area because of specifically those guys. You know why?
No.
You remember the dogs in the first game?
Mm-hmm.
They're like those.
Great.
If you don't have a grenade or a knife to stab them with if they touch you, insta-kill.
Rude.
I hate insta-kill enemies in these games. They're never fun.
Dispensing solution now.
Cartridge for dispensing various solutions into the greenhouse is currently empty. You tell me we just pissed on the plants?
We did pee on the plants.
Yeah, I absolutely despise this section for these stupid plant bastards.
Do this.
And the fact that the whole thing with them is you just kill them by shooting the yellow spots.
God damn it.
And they have seizures. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Herbicide synthesis. Plant 43 herbicide synthesis. Place an empty cartridge into the solution dispenser. Add the required amount of number 21. Cool immediately. Plant 33 exhibits astounding growth. If something unfortunate were to occur, it may be hard to control. In the event of an unforeseen incident, manufacture the herbicide using the instructions above in order to minimize damage. That looks like the solution to that terminal we ran into before. 2 Tetris pieces, a line, and then we can't see the other 2. That's rude. What if I want to see the other 2? Well, that's a completely different solution. Okay. Very bad time to have an itch. Oh, you're kidding me. Not a single one of your boils burst. Jesus.
5 left.
That is no good. If only we had the flamethrower, that'd be perfect for this.
2 lines.
The other one was this. I don't know if it was fat or long. I just know it was a line. I don't think it was that fat.
No.
And the other two are just random. Poop. So it could be like that situation where I just randomly remembered that locker combination. We can go down here now. Another map. There isn't even a recipe to craft a flamethrower ammo, is there? I hate this. What am I gonna do with a trophy?
Evaluate. It's the rest of the puzzle.
So I had the third one right, I just got the fourth one wrong.
I guess so.
Unless I did the inverse of what 3 shows. I might have done the inverse. Herb.
No. Yeah.
I didn't run! There's 2 of them! I remembered there was at least one in that room. Is there an item down there? No, there is not. God, I hate liquors. Why would you bring them back? They were bad enough in the station. Jesus! I don't have enough ammo to worry about all of you. Also running out of inventory space here. Everybody's turned. Vigified. They keep coming back. Again and again. Burn them all. Burn them until their whole body is black as ash. There is no other way. I forgot about that part of them. Even if you knock them down by shooting all the boils, they constantly come back to life unless you flamethrow them.
Shiitake mushrooms.
I remember there being a slot for this thing. I got plenty of shotgun shells. I can use one. That's not the right gun! Why did it
Not
switch?
too close.
No more head. I just accidentally switched to my Magnum, which has no ammo. Okay, this is a safe room. We're good. We're good.
can't help it.
Stop coughing! But why are you coughing?
Allergies.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what I did that for. Where was the room that needed that? Was it back here? I think it was all the way back there. Hey, this flame for fuel. Do we make the trip?
We make the trip.
Let's go! Yeah, no. The plant guys are the worst. I hate them. I hope they die. Which they will once I get this fuel. So yeah, that's why the flamethrower is kind of underwhelming as a weapon, because it's just for these stupid plant bastards.
We shouldn't have used it earlier.
I mean, we were out of ammo, we had to. There's one thing I'm bad at in these games. It's ammo management.
I've noticed. Never mind.
At least a shotgun to the face is always a one tap. There's still more items in here.
Please be ammo.
Bullets!
Heck yeah.
And there's still more. To be fair, we kind of just sprinted through this room.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And now we can open that circuit breaker, I guess. Ooh, no, that's not nice. Oh, that's why it says muff. I need to... That's why I can modify it here. I need to set it before I put it in there. So I need to switch to muff and then...
Oh.
Put it like that, and then that works. Yeah.
You're so smart. I don't like that.
But we got our last inventory space.
What the?
No. Just not dealing with you.
Is there anything in it? There's stuff in there.
Wayne Lee's note. Dear God, blood everywhere. What the hell's happening? They're dead. All dead. It was those men in black. USS. Headquarters Special Forces. But why? Isn't their job to protect us? White brains in a sea of red. This can't be happening. Dear God, why? Didn't everybody say I was a genius? A genius like me can't die in a place like this. I always get results. They're screwing with me. Well, maybe I'll screw them. I'll win the Nobel. I'll be a hero. A genius. A god. I will not die. I will.
He died.
He died. Sorry to tell you, Wayne, but, your brain is in pieces. I couldn't shoot in time.
Well, now you can.
Only need one shot for that. I'd be concerned if its head didn't explode into a million pieces after shoving a grenade in its mouth. Okay, I'd say that was worth it to finish our inventory space. Which reminds me, let's put all the puzzle pieces down there. There we go. And now we can open up the dispersal solution mixing container, and then mix that, and then disperse the solution, and then cry, probably, because we'll have to deal with more plant guys. I don't like the plant guys. And save.
Ew.
Yep, it's back to life already.
Shouldn't we shoot it?
Yeah, but they come back to life unless you burn them.
Okay. It looks like burning them works very well, so... Takes like 30 of our fire.
There's a second one!
What the fuck?
That one took even less. Okay, and the solution was...
Long exclamation point.
No, it must have been
The big one, little one.
big one on top. Yeah.
Exclamation point.
Remember to be in one of those boxes, and then the thick one. Get through that door! Okay, so it only takes a couple ammo to burn them.
If they do that.
Just can't let them anywhere even slightly close to us.
Manual mode engaged. Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Don't you want it to the red line?
Yeah. Which I think I get. I just mix these two now. Yes.
Yay!
I remember struggling so much more on that the first time. Nothing to check there. Would not put it past them to randomly plop one right in front of the door there. You know, if I'm putting out this dispersal solution that kills plants, shouldn't it kill you guys?
Hopefully.
Error. Solution temperature is outside.
Oh, for God's
I
sake.
forgot to cool it in the stupid cooler. Where do I cool it?
Is there something in that same room?
There might be.
How about no?
No, not this giant bay of stuff. Where the hell do I cool
Wait.
it?
No? Okay, it was just the light.
I guess it's not in there. Don't make me go downstairs.
Wait, does that say low temp?
Low temp testing lab. I gotta go downstairs. Where the liquors are.
Ew-y.
It'll be faster if I go through the back entrance. I burned you!
Hey,
Guess not until you were black.
or we have to burn them twice?
We gotta put them until they're that.
What the?
Get off of me! You see why these guys just suck. They're not good enemies. They're just annoying.
And we are already only have 50.
Yeah, I hate them so much. There's only one instance of an invincible enemy. Well, these guys aren't technically invincible, but they kind of are, because you don't have enough fuel to kill all of them. Only one instance of an invincible enemy I've ever really liked. I can't see you. I slightly see your outline.
Nice.
Unfortunately, there's still 2 lickers down here I gotta take care of.
Don't let them lick your butthole.
I hope they don't do that. Not with those tongues. If I walk, they shouldn't get mad at me. But knowing my luck in this game, they're gonna get mad at me.
They're gonna get mad at you.
That door, that's the low testing lab, but the electricity's turned off. How do I get the electricity on for that? There's not a... No, there's no circuit breaker that I missed. Unless there's one directly in front of my face.
Isaiah, shut up.
This one's Murph. Come on, I need you to come around here with her so I can... Knew that was
Why?
coming. Why is there so many guys in the...
What is it? Just flying through us, doing cartwheels?
It's got an achievement for paralyzing their sense of hearing. I guess they don't like explosions.
Okay.
Seems like using ammo on any kind of pistol ammo is pointless at this point of the game. Pistol kind of sucks.
Heck yeah, more fuel.
I guess if I waited half a second I could have just made magnum ammo, but I feel like more shotgun ammo is better than a little magnum ammo. At least all the zombies are dead, right? So I should be able to avoid this one pretty much easier. They're both alive still? I shot a grenade in your mouth! I don't have another grenade. I was about to throw a grenade at them. Do I have one in the box? Nope.
Well,
They're both just chilling in the hallway. I don't like that. Loser. He doesn't have a wristband. Is this really what I'm doing about this? Nope, I'm fine. They moved out of the way. Or one of them did. Put your tongue away. Hate those guys. Anything anywhere in here for me? Shotgun shells. Fuel.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5
Anything?
new messages.
Wayne Lee's Inbox. By Rick Mendoza. Can you believe that bastard Cartwright? Cool your jets, asshole. Well, I guess he is the boss. For now. Anyway, have you seen my helix anywhere? I put the secret on the bottom. Let me know if you find it. Byron Cartwright. So you couldn't make our little meeting. Fine, don't worry about the greenhouse inspection. Instead, I'll give you something real simple to do. Put together the budget estimate for the year after next, and get it done tonight. We're under attack. People are dead. The east area is cut off. We can't operate the bridge with the wristbands we have here. Where's that bastard Cartwright hiding? Plant 43 is going wild. The greenhouse is hell. We need to send someone in there before it's too late. Wayne, how do we stop this thing? You have to help us. Please reply. Do you remember Susie, the cheerleader? What a great gal. We were both into her. Of course, she wasn't into nerds. I still have to give You back those comics and games I borrowed, but you might have to wait a while. Well, that last one seemed pretty random and not really connected to the other things that you said, but sure. There are really no items for me to grab.
Who left the freezer open?
Hey, you better not stand up. It's too cold in here. You should be frozen. Especially as a corpse. He's gonna stand up so I can put this in, isn't he?
Cooling sequence in progress.
And I'm gonna have to wait down a timer. I hate you. Don't do that to me. Okay, nope, just instant. Guess I'll take that.
Cooling complete.
I don't know why it needs to necessarily be frozen. That was really the only item in here. All right. See ya. No. I guess I don't need to make sure you're completely dead since we're never coming back down here again.
Is not dead.
Ooh. That was toasty.
It's not dead.
It's fine. We're never going on that staircase again. We're done down there.
Or so you think.
I mean, considering we've been everywhere and it's all clear, I think we're good.
Nope.
We need to go back and disperse the solution. If I see either of you stand up, I'm gonna flip.
Nope, they're corpse.
That's what I thought. Now we can put the solution in there.
Watch, it just makes more of them.
I would kill myself.
Dispensing solution now.
Oh, yeah.
That did the trick.
Doesn't even look like it killed any of the plants. It just made them wet.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous solution without authorization. Your actions have been logged, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
I don't think we care about the disciplinary measures. Oh, there's two of them. These ones I want to make sure are dead. I see you back there. You ain't sneaky.
Son of a bitch.
It stopped dropping and rolling.
It's not wiggling anymore.
But it didn't go.
What? There's two of you? Okay, thank you for burning on top of each other. Means I should be able to finish you off with just one spurt.
Damn it.
Jesus. They just won't die. I keep checking my back just to make sure none's sneaking up on me. There we go. I didn't trust it.
No, you didn't.
What the?
Goodbye all my flamethrower oil. Okay, I'm guessing it killed the plants blocking this path somehow, but no other plants in here. Wow, that's not the right item. Level 3, now we can go to the east wing.
Oh,
What?
She...
I didn't remember him coming back here. Oh, it's a very good thing we killed all these guys. I don't remember him coming back. I thought he was done. How'd you get to the poop water?
He walked.
No. Jeez. I think that's the scariest thing he's done so far. Just casually jump across.
Mm-hmm.
Right in front of my face. Jeez.
Hopefully the G-Saver's up here.
Yeah, Ada, too bad you're just chilling back on the tram while I'm risking my biscuits.
But I kissed you.
I don't care, I like my biscuits. Video cassette. Grenade. OSS. I do like using this device.
It does seem fun.
I know most people hate when they do wavelength puzzles like that in games, but I don't mind it.
I like matching things.
Well, now I'm just sad that that's the last time we get to use it.
Rip.
Good eyes on the G-Virus. Going in. Dr. Birkin, you'll come along with us quietly.
You think I didn't know you were coming? This is my life's work. I'm not handing over anything.
We have our orders, Dr. Birkin. I'll ask you one more time. Hold your fire! What the fuck were you thinking? Our orders were to bring him in alive. We're in, sir. We had a snafu. Target resisted. We had to take him out. That's correct, sir. Roger that. Just the samples, then. Let's move.
those were G samples.
Yeah, sorry, sir. I thought he was pulling out an acorn.
See, now I can laugh at it.
Send her Jane Doyle. It's a girl.
Jane Doyle. They just took Jane Doe and made it Doyle.
Yep.
Subject suspending research on G. The Umbrella Corporation has decided to cease all research on G, which was ongoing at the Nest Underground Laboratory. All funding for this project has been cut, and Laboratory Director William Birkin has been removed from his post.
Sender B.E. Thank you for your mail, Dr. Birkin. Top Brass has expressed an interest in this evolving bioweapon you mentioned. Do not worry about costs. Our company is the most well-funded in the whole of the United States. I heard the good news, bruv. G is almost ready. What?
No, nothing.
Strange you never thought to report to the research lab here at Umbrella HQ.
Keep going.
I can't for more than a sentence without laughing. But I suppose I can let that slide. Anyway, send over the data, would you? And don't worry, you've done good work on G, but we can take care of the rest.
You lost it.
I know I did. I told you I couldn't maintain
You
it.
sounded like that guy that did like the wild animal shows.
And here we see the beaver.
Yeah.
Building its dam.
Look at those teeth. Magnificent.
Watch how it gnaws through the wood. I lost it again. Your turn. Jane Doyle.
Oh, poop. You are under suspicion of breaching your contact with the Umbrella Corporation. It has become clear that you have claimed ownership of the G project and have been in unauthorized contact with the U.S. military. Please respond to the investigation committee's summons within 24 hours.
Wow, Jane, your voice sounds really stiff.
It is.
Dun, dun,
Stiff
dun,
like
dun,
this
dun,
cock.
dun, dun. I don't think you have one of those. I would know.
Were we just cleansed?
We were just cleansed. It's because we left our beaver exposed.
I don't like the...
Ew.
Ew.
What is that?
It looks like a heart with an eyeball.
That's clearly an arm. That's clearly a
Eyeballs.
throbbing mass. A nondescript throbbing mass.
A sack of eyeballs.
That was easy.
Don't say that.
Don't.
All right, now back to Ada.
The second we leave this room, something's gonna happen. Or even before we leave this room. Oh, there's a box here?
Self-destruct sequence.
I don't know, but there's a box here, so I'm gonna take out some meds just in case.
Ouch.
After the G embryo was implanted in the subject, we made a 50-centimeter incision from the chest to the abdomen and began our observations. With the help of the medical team, the subject's consciousness level was kept between 15, lucid, GCS 10. However, the subject's consciousness level deteriorated and further observation was deemed unnecessary. The subject was then disposed of. The G virus was administered to subject 501. 501 mutated into G form and was introduced. and was introduced to a group of 30 test subjects. After 2 hours and 36 minutes, it was observed that all but one of the test subjects had been implanted with an embryo. All subjects were disposed of. One subject broke down during experimentation and took their own life.
It was me. I'm that subject.
We administered the G virus to subject 628, who had shown slight resistance to the T virus. The virus was then introduced to species 639, with whom 628 had a close relationship. 628 showed some signs of resistance, but had been implanted with an embryo after 24 minutes. T virus resistance does nothing to stop the mental deterioration caused by the G virus. I believe the T virus is what caused the zombies in the first game. And that's the end. Basically, evil scientists do experiments on people. Wee-hee-hee-hee. This looks like an arena for something.
Self-destruct sequence.
Let me get a second. I pass this crack. Yep.
Oh,
I thought I killed you before.
He's mine. This has to end.
What the hell's going on?
Sorry, William. Left me no choice.
Call this thing William. Why?
Shouldn't have been like this. It's Umbrella's fault, this whole mess.
You're Umbrella too. You tell me you weren't involved in this.
Yes. But we never meant for this to happen.
Tell me everything. Right from the start.
Flashback.
because we have time for that.
We do. He's dead, you see?
Good God, William. What have you done?
So you made this monster.
We made the G-virus, but we never intended this.
Spin it any way you want. You're still responsible. What the hell? Oh, shit. What are you doing?
We can't let him get away!
All right. We end this here.
Ooh, I hate the design of this guy.
Until target is neutralized.
Ow. Good thing I took out all that medicine. Oh, I didn't take out just a herb. There's items in here.
We have those first aid sprays.
Ah, there's not much I can do when he charges me like that. I don't move that fast.
Grenade.
You can't hit me through this, can you? He can. He very much can.
Why? I try it.
Because last time I tried to dodge and it didn't work, I thought I could hide. God, why do you use such a long sweep? How am I supposed to shoot the eye on your back?
Flamethrower?
Oh my god, what? Can't just bring the eyeballs back, that's rude. There's gotta be a
This
herb in
isn't
here.
really a big area to run from.
Right. And we don't really move fast enough. Oh, that's... First aid spray. Tell me not just a single normal herb in here. Just pop!
We're dead. We are dead. You killed us, it crushed us like a bug.
If you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of the boss fights in this game. I find all of them annoying and frustrating.
I can tell.
I
can definitely tell.
I can't do the dodging in this game. It doesn't work. It's like this boss fight's designed for a different movement system.
Ah!
Would be nice if they could give me at least one plain herb in here.
You might wanna...
I'm not even sure if you can dodge that. He always throws that directly at my face. It's not like he chooses a position and then it locks him there like most games would do. Give you a chance to get out of the way. It's like, nope. Yoink. Right at your face. I almost didn't use that. Oh, you can't do a two-hit combo. When have you been able to do that? Also, going into these little side areas to pick up the stuff sucks because they're so tight.
And you're basically cornering yourself when he comes to you.
See, I don't think you can dodge those.
If you can, please show us.
Show me the proof.
You want to see?
That's just the one on his back left.
That's not fair.
You're blocking the path. I don't like that. Okay, I'm good.
What do we do about that?
Okay, at least the weak spot's just open now. You can't hit me from all the way over here, can you?
Well, we definitely can't dodge that.
It didn't hit us somehow, luckily. But yeah, no, you can't dodge it.
Oh,
Jesus.
Ew.
I always hate that it's... I hate that it's always just a giant mass of yellow pus.
Target has been neutralized. Ending quarantine.
Just disgusting. And he doesn't even replenish any of our ammo back. I missed a grenade, I don't care.
I hate how goopy this game is.
It is quite goopy. I like goopier than Village was.
Looks bad.
Feels worse. Believe me.
About what you said. I don't know how much I believe.
Just tell me you'll destroy that G sample.
No, it's evidence. It's going to the FBI.
You trust that bitch?
What's that supposed to mean?
She's not FBI. She's a mercenary. She's gonna sell it. G-Virus is gonna go to the highest bidder.
Bullshit.
I hope you're right. But if the G-Virus gets into the wrong hands,
Do you trust Ada?
No.
Yeah, no, you'd have
She
to...
tried to manipulate us by kissing us.
You'd have to be either really young or really dumb to actually believe that Ada is genuine. Is there a typewriter in here?
Self-destruct
No?
sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately. To the bottom level train platform. Attention.
I missed gunpowder.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
I don't think there's a typewriter in here. That's weird.
I just know it keeps saying self-destruct and I'm getting scared.
I don't see a timer on the screen, so I doubt it's actually timed. I'm gonna take some of our healing stuff with us.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the
After that boss fight would have been a great time to wrap it up, but there's no save station. So I guess we're finishing the game all in one long stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have to hack it? Couldn't we steal a level 4 from the lady
I
we
was
just
thinking about you.
watched die?
That makes two of us. I was getting worried.
No, we make a good team. I gotta ask you something.
Way's clear. Please, tell me you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me verify the G sample and we get the hell out of here.
Before we do that, I ran into Annette. She claims you're not FBI.
Oh, Leon. Why couldn't you just hand over the sample?
As I realized, as much as I wanted to trust you, I didn't.
I really hoped it wouldn't end up like this.
So that's all this was. I was just some pawn to you,
Yeah.
I'm just doing my job.
and I'm doing mine. So drop that damn gun. I'm taking you in.
Hand over the sample, Leon. I don't want to hurt you.
And you shoot me. But I don't think you can.
No one gets that sample now. You already died.
Did you really need 2 dramatic deaths?
So dramatic.
Hold on. I think I can.
Forget it.
Shut up, I've got you.
It's not worth it.
Don't do this.
She just wants the sample. She doesn't care about you.
Take care of yourself, Leon.
You don't care about him. You lying B-word. Why are you crying? Get over it, you sensitive little peach.
I just don't like the completely random sad music that's playing now. I don't mind the scene itself, it's just the music is so out of place.
And she comes back in another game because the virus dropped down there and she dropped down there and then she's gonna be a monster.
Now we have a timer.
Oh. I don't like that.
I will say, Leon is the most popular character in the series.
Why?
Because he's quippy.
Quippy.
People think he's cool, and he's quippy.
The guy that fell for someone who clearly doesn't care about him is cool. Okay.
I just, you know, I don't care much about Ada, so all the stuff that happens with him and Ada kind of makes him look kind of dumb to me.
Uh-huh.
He's better than Chris, though. But that's not hard.
You're down here too.
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Listen to me. You need to get out. Fast.
Yeah. There's a way out. We can make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? Hey, Leon, you're breaking up.
Forget about me. Just get out of here.
Damn it!
Isn't that the girl from the beginning that just disappeared?
Yep. That's why when we finish Leon's story, we're only halfway done, because she has her own story and we get to see what she was doing.
My question is, how does he still remember her name after everything?
Because not everyone is as empty-brained as you.
No. If someone went through this, they would not remember that person's name that they just met.
That's probably fair.
Like, this guy just dealt with a lot of stuff, fell in love with a woman he didn't even know, watched her plummet to her death. That's probably not even a real death.
Well, I do like Claire's story a whole lot more than Leon's.
I don't know what Claire would have to be on a good story.
I cannot hear you over this music. What'd you say?
I don't know what Claire would have to be a story because she's not a cop.
No, but she is Chris's sister.
I don't. He's from the first game,
First game in Village, yeah.
and he's the jerk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she said at the start her whole reason was for being here was she was looking for her brother.
Who was a cop?
Yeah. Ah! Where did you come from?
You mean quippy like that?
Yeah.
That's fair. But I still hate that at the same time.
It's a double-edged sword for me. I liked it more when it was Ethan doing it. But that's just because I think Ethan's a more interesting character. Which is ironic, because a lot of people hate Ethan because they think he's a boring character.
Gotta keep going.
You know, it's a very small thing that bothers me about self-destruct sequences in games and stuff. If someone actually had a facility like this with a self-destruct sequence, they would not have it. I need 2 slots for this. So it like tears apart the place incrementally over time.
I feel like it would just go boom.
Yeah, like once it would be the timer, then once the timer is just, I don't think anyone would be like, oh yeah, let's set a self-destruct sequence that just over time will slowly tear apart different parts of the place.
I mean, if they want to torture people.
I get it's just for the dramatic ending, but still.
Or it's to watch them squirm and try to
Making us
escape.
grab that just to go on this thing really was just to force us to have 2 empty inventory slots. That's rude. I lost the trench coat.
He's changing it up. New fashion sense. Oh, superhero pose.
I don't see a yellow eyeball. Where am I supposed to shoot you? Why, you acting the same way that last guy did.
Isn't this the guy we don't fight?
Yeah. any other kind of ammo. Jeez. Oh, he has a beating heart.
I hate timers.
At least the music is kind of neat.
It just kind of makes me think of Attack on Titan, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but this isn't anime. Ow! You're not allowed to hit me with a haymaker.
And your shoes are looking cool.
5 minutes until detonation.
At least you got rid of some of the rubble for me. Ow.
Who?
I actually don't know who that's supposed to be.
Where did this thing come from?
That's why they make sure you have 2 empty inventory slots.
Anti-tank rocket.
Don't ask how I missed the first shot. I don't know. I shot it right at him. Ew.
Ew.
Ew, I don't need to see his rib cage.
We'll call it even.
The bottom level.
That could have been either Ada coming back or it could have been Claire. I'm slightly tilting towards Ada, because that doesn't really make sense to bring Claire for that and not show her.
Or it's the scientist lady again.
And it said so softly, you can't distinguish a voice.
Could be the scientist lady again. She feels bad now. So she's like, here, have this.
I
I'm gonna
didn't
go
have
die
enough
again."
dramatic deaths. She actually just shows up at the end.
Oh my god.
Just.
Oh,
I believe I actually miss her.
It's been 5 minutes.
you barely know her.
The only thing you actually know about her is that she lied to you about everything.
And that she kissed you. That's like...
Leon?
Hey. We made it.
Who's the child?
Just like I said we would.
Who's the
And that's
child?
the end of Leon's story. Find out next time.
No,
on
who's the
Dragon
child?
Ball Z. I guess you gotta play Claire's story to find out.
Ah. That's why they do it. That's what they do. They introduce a new character and they make you play the other one, so you'll play the other one, you'll keep playing the game so you can find the other story and you have to learn what the other character's about. And
Yeah, but you get to choose who you start with, so... I mean, how would they do that with Leon? There's no one to introduce there.
Ava.
She's dead! Or... dead.
Yeah, she's probably alive. 110% sure she's alive and well. Probably not well. Probably diseased.
I was gonna say, she did still get shot in the shoulder.
And fell down where the virus was.
Yeah.
She gonna be a monster, and he gonna be like, no, my love, oh, and I'm gonna be like, you just met her.
So what did you think of that story so far?
It was bogus.
I have some problems with it. It's not my favorite. It's not even close to my
I
favorite
feel
Resident
like
Evil game.
It lost what it was trying to tell.
I think the best part of the game was going back and forth between the different areas of the police station and getting different keys that open different areas and all the puzzle stuff in there. And the second you leave there the first time, it's just straight line. Puzzle here. Still straight line. The only time we ever went back and did anything after we left the police station was in the sewer, but that's not because we were supposed to, that's because we missed that whole lower area like idiots. And in the facility when we had to go back downstairs to cool the stuff. But that was like a 2-minute detour at most. And that was just so they could make some final use out of the liquors that they hadn't thrown into the game for over 3 hours. So yeah, the second you leave the police station, it gets a whole lot worse in Leon's story, because the puzzles aren't anywhere near as good. Also, I guess the heart key was optional, since we never got it. We never opened the heart doors. We never got to the chief's office.
Nope.
We never got to see what was in there. Which is weird, because we got a note that was like, ooh, suspicious stuff, look at this desk.
No heart key.
But no, we just didn't see the heart key anywhere. I don't remember if that's intentional, or if it's like a hidden secret you can find. It might be an intentional thing, like, oh, you can only do these doors in the second story of whatever one you do second, so there's still new stuff to do, but I don't know.
That would make sense.
I don't remember if that's how they did it. As I say that out loud, I'm leaning towards that's what they did, because I feel like there's no way we should have missed that. I feel like we were pretty thorough. The only stuff I left behind was items that I knew we didn't need, like a grenade, a wooden board. That too, the wooden board's slightly interesting thing, but we only used one of them. All they do is just board a couple of the windows that make it so it doesn't have one single guy pop through the window. The second you leave the police station, there's zero use for them at all. There's nowhere you can put them. Would have been pretty neat if you had the choice to board up a door.
That would be nice. Especially with the liquors.
Well, not really the liquors, because they couldn't open the doors, but the other guys could.
Well, the autumn open. They weren't over there. Never mind. I'm tired.
Also, the plant guys at the end blow.
They're awful and stinky and poo-poo.
Flamethrowers are awesome, but having an enemy like that ruins the flamethrower into just being use it to kill these specific stupid annoying guys makes the flamethrower kind of suck.
Makes the flamethrower not a flamethrower. It makes it a flamethrower.
So you get that super cool rocket launcher at the end and you only get to shoot 2 shots out of it? Or 3 if you miss like I did. We got 1 shot into the trench coat guy and then 1 shot into just a horde of zombies. It has problems. It's not a perfect game. I don't think it's a bad game, because I still had fun. But it's better than Village.
I disagree. I disagree very hard.
Gameplay wise, it's better than Village.
I wouldn't know. I just watched you play.
You didn't watch me play Village?
I watched you play some of it.
I didn't like Village's gameplay. It was too... I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but something about Village just felt empty. In the gameplay. The story was fine, I guess. I didn't really like it, but it wasn't terrible. But no, this one, it's okay. Since I don't do any reviews, I can't really be like, ooh, watch the review to see the full thoughts. Just wait until we finish Claire's story to hear our full thoughts, because then we'll have the full game to talk about.
Whoop, whoop.
This is all just criticisms of Leon's half of the game. And I feel like they definitely could have intertwined the Leon and Claire stories a little more. You kind of get it at the beginning, and then she shows up at the...
And what the? Ava?
Don't remember that. She shows up in the beginning when we first enter the town, and then she shows up at the fire escape super close to the start, soon after. And then she doesn't show up again until the very, very end.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they could have met some point in between.
Make it feel like they're more connected somehow.
Also, we got a B. I feel like that was an A performance.
We didn't get the heart key.
We did get the heart key. So...
We didn't get the heart key.
yeah, second run unlocked. You play as the other character. We've said mostly criticisms, so I want to try and think of some positives, so it doesn't sound like we just hate the game, because I don't hate the game. Well, again, as I said, the part with the police station was good. I'm just reiterating that because the first time I said it, I was saying that to say how the rest was bad. But that part is good.
I like the chief.
The chief.
Or whatever the guy was.
Marvin?
Marvin.
Marvin! He was just a lieutenant.
Oh, he should have been a chief.
Nope. I believe we do meet the chief in the other story, but I can't fully remember
Nope,
if that was
Marvin's the chief.
chief or if it was someone
Marvin
else.
is chief material.
It's weird being Leon, being a cop coming in there. He never actually gets to meet up with the chief at all. You meet up with that reporter guy who's like, the chief is actually a dirty cop or whatever, and then Leon's like, nuh-uh, having never met him. And then it's never ever brought up again. It's just FBI. But yeah, we'll be back next time with Claire's story, and then I suppose after we do Claire's story, we'll do an episode dedicated to the bonus modes, because they have a lot of little bonus game modes that are kind of fun.
Okay.
Trust me, there's one that you'll find pretty funny.
Okay.
But with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.